One way that you can buy and sell stocks, even individual stocks, is sometimes through your own mutual fund company that you're using. You might be using Fidelity or Vanguard or Charles Schwab or some other large mutual fund company. You might not know they actually have a brokerage service or a brokerage arm of the company. As these companies start expanding their financial abilities to offer different products and services to people. So if you have already some existing mutual fund account, particularly if it's outside of, like, let's say a government or a employer-sponsored account that has some special tax advantages that you might have. In the United States, as an example, they would call it 401k. So anything that's outside that, look at them. They might offer you some brokerage services where you could buy and sell individual stocks as you want. What you're looking for is anytime they're referring to something like a brokerage account, it would be a separate account than maybe your regular mutual fund account, be separate than any kind of tax advantage account, and they could set that up as an account for you as far as a brokerage account where you could buy and sell individual stocks right through your mutual fund. And they'll quote you the prices and everything too. There, it might be certainly lower cost than a full-service stockbroker as well, and might compete very well with these online discount brokers. So if you have mutual funds out there, look for brokerage accounts. Now, if you don't want to try and buy and sell individual stocks anyways, you like exchange-traded funds or mutual funds, well, your mutual fund company would do that all the time anyway. So then you can look strictly at mutual funds, looking at the stock mutual funds, look at the different style boxes, expense ratios, all those things we learned about, and go out and pick different mutual funds for your portfolio and your stock portfolio. One thing about mutual funds and exchange-traded funds, as we learned, is exchange-traded funds are like buying stock on an exchange. So there's no exchange-traded fund company. There are, like, let's say, mutual fund companies that sell mutual funds and sell exchange-traded funds, or the ability to buy exchange-traded funds, or you're buying from other sources these exchange-traded funds or mutual funds. You're buying it through the mutual fund company. So there's no Vanguard ETF Corporation. It's Vanguard, and Vanguard sells mutual funds and they sell exchange-traded funds. And by the way, they have a brokerage service too, where you can buy and sell individual stocks as well. And that's all going through a mutual fund. You can do all your transactions through them versus, let's say, an online discount broker like Charles Schwab, or like a better example would be like E-Trade, or a full-service stockbroker like Merrill Lynch, for example. So take a look at your existing mutual funds you have, and they might have already the different options that you were interested in: individual stocks, exchange-traded funds, and mutual funds. These big companies like Fidelity and Vanguard already have all that, and maybe that's the way to go to buy and sell stocks.